Hi, my name is Stephen Joseph, and I'm the president and founder of EvoStream Communications. I've been in technology for over 20 years now, and what I'm doing is a 4-part series to help any sales or solution provider agents transfer from just simply selling services to going into a full scope consulting engagement. So at EvoStream Communications, we provide services from making recommendations for different service providers, carriers, implementing those recommendations and doing all the project management and coordination, but also full consultancy engagements. So if you have IT strategy or long-term planning that you're doing, but you need an extra resource to help you make that assessment and then possibly do the recommendations and the design work and implement those services, we can help our customers do that. So what I want to do is help other agents that are trying to make that transition. And in doing so, again, this is a 4-part series where we're going to cover each of the basic steps required to do a full service IT assessment or consulting engagement. So step 1 was discovery. Step 2 was the actual written report or assessment. Step 3, which we're going to talk about today, is the design and recommendations. And I'd argue this is the most fun phase for guys like us that started as technology agents or salespeople, because now it's time for us to lean on all the experience that we have as service agents, right? The understanding of the marketplace to then start to make recommendations and lean on our engineers to do the design work. So we may have learned during the discovery and assessment phase that a customer either is in a position where they're trying to make a strategic move where they're moving forward with technology, or there's a gap and there needs to be some remediation done. So oftentimes it's a combination of both, where before we want to make a recommendation to improve their technology, we're going to also ask that they do certain things to correct any gaps that they have in their existing platforms. So in this phase, again, I think as agents and brokers, we have an advantage because we understand the marketplace really well. So when it comes to then telling the customer, here are your options and here are the ways that we might design those options when you go out into the marketplace and make these infrastructure or service upgrades, we're able to provide that unique perspective and draw on that experience to start to plan all that out. So again, this phase is probably the most natural phase for us, and it's one I think is probably the most fun. It's called phase 3, the design and recommendation phase. So in this phase, again, you're going to start to actually maybe put some vendors in front of a customer. Of course, if it requires an RFI and an RFP, you're going to put that together for them and then start to go out and evaluate all the different services and designs that may work for them based on what you've learned in the discovery and assessment phase. So thanks again for tuning in. Again, this is phase 3. As part of a 4-part series. The next phase is going to be that implementation phase. And I appreciate, as always, any comments, feedback in the post, share, please. And it helps me to make better content moving forward. So again, you can always contact me directly as well. I keep all my information in my LinkedIn profile. So thanks again and have a great day. And again, tune in for part 4 of this series, the implementation phase.